Hi, this video is a brief review of two of the software programs out there to help try and guard photos and art from AI scraping and AI manipulation. And the reason you might want to do this is to protect your loved ones or yourself from being the subject of a blackmail attempt by a criminal that grabs your photo from a social media website or a school website and then uses AI image generators to manipulate it and try and make a blackmail photo of you doing things you never did or nudes or whatever. You also might use this if you're a creative. So if you're an artist and you don't want your images collected and then used in the training set of data for AI image generators. And we know that this has happened. We know that there are lawsuits pending, copyright violations being made against a lot of those image generators. Two software programs came out a number of months ago that purported to help deal with this problem by making the image scrambled at a visually irrecognizable level to the human eye, but in such a way that AI would not be able to then manipulate it. One of those programs is called Glaze. I'm sharing my screen. This is the forward-facing website for that. You can download it. When you go to download it, you've got two options. You can download a GPU version, though only certain NVIDIA graphics processing units will function with that. And you can download a CPU version. The CPU version is a little bit smaller. It's about 2.1 gigabytes to download as opposed to 2.7. Both of those are zip files. So when you open them up with the CPU version, you're going to get a 4.9 gigabyte set of uncompressed files. It took about 20 to 25 minutes to download and install those on my local device. I've got a computer that's, it's certainly not a higher end computer, but it is a computer that is fairly new. I bought it this year. And upon trying to run Glaze and run some photos through Glaze, I found that there was an error loading Python DLL. I'm going to have to try and fix that. So the long and short of it is, these are not consumer ready technologies. The other one is called Photoguard. Some people at MIT made this, and it's in a GitHub repository. So again, you have to know something of coding to make it work. And when I tried to go to the demo that they used to have, the demo does not exist. It no longer is there. So I tried to click through to that. This is what you get. Restart this space, tries to build it, and it doesn't work. So unfortunately, we really don't have anything to run photos and art through to protect it yet. Now, is there a market for Adobe or Midjourney to add that sort of feature to help you protect your work? I think there is. And if those companies were smart, they would be working on those. Maybe they are. Don't know. Right now, the only way you can protect your photos or your art is by putting it behind some sort of password protection or paywall on a website, and by adding on the robots.txt code on the back end of your website to prevent it from being scraped by the responsible AI companies. Now, that 30-year-old piece of code is not going to protect it from data scraping from unscrupulous people. So that's where we're at on this stuff. Very disappointing.